All right, so I'm just gonna get straight to it. I'm pretty sure we have somebody trespassing on the property. I was watching Jason and Danielle's last video on Crockers Off the Clock. They came across a whole bunch of prints and stuff. I've been outside working all day. I was coming to feed the animals, and back just over there by the side-by-side is some fresh crap. My first thought was maybe a cow or something, or a loose horse, but I'm seeing horseshoe prints, which tells me it's either one, there's a loose horse on the property, or two, somebody is out here trespassing. And to give you an idea, I'm right here across from where my property is. I've been outside working pretty much off and on throughout the day. I just don't get it. We have our gate locked in the front, but you can clearly see, which I'll show you here in a second, what looks to be horseshoe prints. It's coming from this direction over here, and then I'm looking down that way, and you can start seeing the horseshoe prints just down the roadway. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick, and then we're gonna head up the road and see what else we can find. All right, so there's the pile of crap. There's my property right there, so I'm not far off. You come over here, just up the road a little bit, and I can start to see some of these prints. That right there looks like a horseshoe print to me. Right there in the middle, it digs in a little bit, and then another little section right here. It is going that way up the road towards the shop. I'm gonna go drive over there and see what else we can find. All right, so a little bit up the road, there's another pile of crap. I'm looking for more, more prints like that. It's definitely leading up the road. We're gonna go over there where the road turns and see if we can see anything else. All right, and there's two more mounds right here. I did a U-turn to come see it again to look for more prints. Once again, there's more hoof prints. I'm not a horse or a cow manure expert, but those prints definitely look like horseshoes. Here's some more over here. All right, so to give you an idea, this is the bend in the road. The shop is down that way. The little metal bridge is over here. So I'm gonna try to drive down that way and see if I can find something else. If not, I'm gonna head back to where Jason and Danielle saw the other prints, and maybe we'll come across somebody. If I do, I hope it's an honest mistake, but I am carrying just in case. You never know what you're gonna come across out here, and I'd rather be prepared and have my weapon than not have it and come across somebody that's up to no good. All right, so now I'm out here by the pond in the back. You can definitely see hoof prints everywhere. Not only on one side, it's on both sides. Look at that. I'm pretty sure those are our dog prints. But then over here on this side as well. So I'm 100% sure that this was from today because, like I said, I went to feed the animals this morning. I drove that same path. There was no poop or any prints or anything. And then I come out here and see these this evening. Definitely has me on high alert. I don't like not knowing who's on the property or what's on the property. I'm really hoping that it was just a loose horse, but I don't know. For it to stay on the path like this and there's prints on both sides of the road. To me, it seems like it's somebody riding horses out here, and I don't know. They shouldn't be out here. You can clearly tell once again that there's people that live out here, and so I'm gonna stay on high alert the rest of the evening. I'm gonna ride around to where Jason and Danielle saw the prints last time, see if I can find anything else, and then I'll definitely keep an eye out tonight and do a couple of laps and see if I come across anything. All right, so I didn't see anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and stop searching for now. But since I am out here by myself, I am carrying once again, and I'll do a couple of laps tonight. I'll bring out a spotlight, see if I can see anything, or if I hear anything, I'll update you guys. But what I'm gonna do is get back into the normal video that I was planning on doing today. On a lighter note, I went to the post office and I don't know if he's the postmaster or not, but I definitely gave him a treat that I think he's gonna enjoy. So let's go ahead and get into that footage, and we'll continue this video. I'm here at the post office. As you can see, my car is completely packed with boxes. I got just boxes everywhere. I could barely fit them in here. Some of them were over the due date. Normally, if you don't get them by a certain time, they have to send the stuff back. I've just been extremely busy and haven't been able to stop by the post office. So after about 4 trips or so loading up my car, I went back in, got the last box, and the gentleman was laughing, and he's like, I guess you owe some beer next time. And I was like, all right, I got you. And I think he thought I was joking, but I'm not. Look at this, guys. I went to the store right now, picked up some Bud Light. I'm gonna go drop it off, and I'm not gonna film in there, but I am over here at the post office, and they may not take it, but I think it's funny anyways. If not, then maybe I'll drink them later or something. But anyways, I thought that was a funny gesture. They're super nice here. We've talked a lot about YouTube. Obviously, they ask like why we get so many packages, and I say we have a lot of wonderful viewers. They like to send us stuff, and just shout out to everybody who does that. You don't have to do it, but it's very much appreciated, and this definitely made for a good opening for my next video. So I'm gonna go inside, tell them I have a package to drop off that I don't know the address, and then I'm just gonna walk out. So anyways, I'm gonna go do this, and then we'll check back in after. All right, guys, I just left the post office right now. I walked in with that little, I wanted a paper bag to put it in. So when I went to the gas station, they didn't have any normal plastic bags. And I said, do you have any brown paper bags? Because I didn't want them to see it as soon as I walked in. And the gentleman was standing at the front. And I just said, I think this one had the wrong address. I'm just going to leave this one here on the counter. And then he looked inside, just had a big smile on his face. I thought that was epic. If I would have filmed in there, but I don't want to cross any lines. Now, it was just all in good fun. Whether they drink it or not, I honestly don't care. I think it was just a funny gesture just because they said something, and I thought it would make their day. Even if, like I said, they don't drink it or anything, it's totally fine. Just a 6-pack of Bud Light. I just went into the store, picked up the first thing I saw, and just thought that was a funny thing to do. It made me laugh and put me in a good mood today. But anyways, I'm gonna head back to Shootdang Ranch now. Got a lot of boxes to open. I believe Danielle's working again tonight. Jason's staying at her place, I believe, because they're having some issues with the truck. So whatever they have their names on, I'm not going to open. If there's anything for me, I'll go ahead and open them up and see what we got and go from there. But anyways, I got to focus back on the road. I'm going to head back to Shootdang Ranch, and then we'll check back in later. All right, guys, so Chad just left. His company name is Trespasser Trucking, LLC. He's out of Bristow, Oklahoma. He'll do any kind of rock work, dirt work, sand, gravel. He also has a skid steer within a 50-mile radius of Bristow, Oklahoma. So if you have any questions for pricing, stuff like that, just you can either hit him up on Facebook, or I'll leave the phone number right here. Ding! And anyways, great guy. Awesome customer service. When he says he's going to be here, he's here exactly when he says. So today he dropped off the 3rd load of rock. He basically went from where my carport is and was able to do an entire strip all the way over here back to the beginning of my driveway. So awesome. Like I said, awesome customer service, awesome job. He just backs it up and just drives away, and he's in and out and basically just does the job. And I'll show you here in a second. Around the curve area, we have a low spot that's probably about, I don't know, 30 or 40 yards that we're needing to put some fill dirt in, and we're going to connect my driveway to the existing road so that we don't have to go all the way around there and back around the property to get to where the main shop is. This will cut down several hundred feet of us having to put new rock in. So I asked him how much it would cost for a couple loads of dirt. He said about 190 a load, and that it would take probably 2 or 3 to fill in that gap. So I'm gonna drive down there. Can't even talk. I'm gonna drive down there and show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so you can see the new layer of rock that he put in. Everything looks nice and clean. As you come around this corner right here, I'm gonna turn the side-by-side off so I can talk. So over here, there's a low spot that is basically between where the driveway is that I just put in to where the new road is back over here. It's roughly 30 or 40 yards. He said once again, it'd take about 2 or 3 loads of field dirt. We're gonna wait for it to dry up first, and then after that, we'll put in a load of rock over the top of it, and then continue the rock all the way around that way and back to the main shop area. Anyways, I'm very impressed with that company, so if you have any needs within a 50-mile radius of Bristow, Oklahoma, hit up Trespasser Trucking, LLC. The rock is a mixture of small rock and larger rock. I got a lot of comments on the last video saying that the rock's just gonna sink, that I should have put stuff underneath it. Honestly, I was talking to Chad about that, and he said, 1, that the stuff you put underneath is super expensive, and 2, his truck might have ripped it up. We are in a time crunch right now trying to get everything ready for the shed to be delivered out here. So I'm very pleased with the way everything came out, and honestly, that's all that matters to me. I don't care what other people are doing on YouTube. There's always comments saying that Joe Schmo at this channel is doing it this way. I don't care how Joe Schmo does it. All I care about is how Jared Crocker does it, and if I'm happy, that's all that matters to me. Eventually, I'll probably have to get another load to put over the top of this rock on some of the low spots, stuff like that, which is totally fine. I was telling Chad that the only thing that really matters right now is for me to get this building out here. After that, I can just take my time and go get extra rock from somewhere else on the property, or just get another load dumped in and just fill it in with the Mahindra whenever I need to. But overall, I'm very pleased with this driveway, and I wouldn't change a thing. All right, people, so I was coming back from the front gate. I was letting Chad out, and I came across some plants that are flowering off. I wanted your opinion on what type of flowers these are. I haven't seen these on the property yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip you guys around. Comment down below and let me know what you think. All right, guys, so this is the first time I've seen these on the property. They put off these little purple flowers. I don't know what type of plant this is, but comment down below. Give me your best guess. I'm gonna see how many different types of flowers people think this is. I don't have a clue, so your guess is probably better than mine. So I have another flower I came across. It's over here next to my driveway. This is something I haven't seen out here before either. It's a bright orange color. I'm gonna flip you around. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of this flower. I have no idea what this one is, but it's got a bunch of little orange flowers on them. Super cool looking. I'm starting to see all sorts of new flowers out here. Same thing with these right here. Just a bunch of stuff starting to sprout out, but comment down below what this one is. I think whenever I mow, I'm gonna leave these because they're pretty cool looking, but pretty flowers everywhere out here. So you can see behind me that the driveway is pretty much completed now. I still need to get another load over here for the pad for the shed to house. And speaking of the shed to house, I will officially be moving out of my pop-up camper and into the building once it gets delivered. I feel that'll help me stay motivated and get stuff done quicker. In the meantime, off camera, I've been working on my official backyard over here. I have started moving some of my camping stuff up here, my barbecue pit, my tiki torches, my solar lights, and my fire pit. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip you guys around, check out my new spot, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think. All right, I got my fire pit set up over here. The fire's starting to go out. I was just burning all the grass on the inside. Just collected the rocks from my old campsite. Have my old Texas chair that I brought up. Eventually I'll get some of those Adirondack chairs or whatever the heck they're called and put 4 of them back here. Eventually fill that in with some kind of pea gravel or rock. You can see I brought all those logs that were surrounding my fire pit over there. All you old ladies would have a heart attack if you saw how I moved all those. I do have the tiki torches that Danielle brought up. And then to top it all off, I strung up some solar powered lights from the trees. Might be a little hard to see from here, but if I come over here, you can start seeing the bulbs. And then it's being powered by the sun. Right now the sun is starting to go down, but for the most part of the day, this thing is in the sun. So these lights should be nice and bright later tonight. But once again, comment down below, let me know what you think of my new setup and the new fire pit. And here's your view when you're sitting down at the fire pit. The shed to house will be going over here once again. I did plant in some crepe myrtles right here and then some back over there on the other side of the barbecue pit. I'll eventually have a nice deck in the back of the house, hot tub, big barbecue setup. Obviously, I'll have some kind of solar lights because I love solar lights. And yeah, just be a nice little backyard. I'll do a lot of landscaping and make this place look pretty good. All right, so another reason I wanted to move into the shed to house when it gets here is there's too much shade back there. I never thought I would say that there's too much shade, but I do run a lot of my stuff, or pretty much most of my stuff, off of solar panels which charge my power banks. And over there where the pop-up camper is, it's shaded a lot, so it's hard for it to charge. I'm having to use my generator a lot to charge everything, and I'm trying to go as solar as possible right now until we do get electric put out here. So that'd just be another reason why I wanted to go ahead and move into the shed house once it gets delivered. But once again, there's my new backyard setup. Still got a lot of work to do, but for now, I'm very pleased with the way it came out. I am getting ready to eat some dinner. Shoot dang. That's like $3 at Walmart. Try to keep it healthy somewhat. Not all the time, but I try to. Anyways, I'm gonna try to spend the rest of the evening sitting by the fire pit. I'll show you guys here in a second once it gets dark and once the all the solar lights come on. I have my little tiki torch over here that's a bug zapper as well. So I'll wait for it to get a little bit darker and we'll check back in. Man, what a day. Started out awesome at the post office, surprising the, I think he's the postmaster. And then coming back here, working on some stuff, getting this little campsite set up in my backyard, all the way to a possible trespasser on the property. You can't make this stuff up. It's just another day in the life out here at Shootdang Ranch. I'm going to try to stay up a little bit later tonight, see if I hear or see anything. If so, I'll address the situation. If not, I'm just going to kick back and relax. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.